this gem bag can act as a source of light and strength and focus. Hello, Sarah. I'm placing some lavender hand sanitizer. It is a really calming smell, and it also makes sure that I don't transfer anything besides my energy to you today.
Thank you very much. It smells good.
So this is not your first session. I'll explain kind of what I'm doing, but I'm not going to go through it in the same way that I might have for a first session. I'm going to lift your head and take your hair back. Thank you. Just sort of manipulating you here, moving little bits and bobs and jewelry around, centering them on you. Getting you used to my touch. Are you feeling any particular energetic emotions today? Feeling high or low energy? Anything like that?
I feel like I'm decently balanced today. I think overall I just kind of have some really negative energies that I should probably let go of.
Okay. Well, I'll keep feelers out for those to see if there's anywhere particular in the body that we're getting blocked up, and we'll go from there. But they're always such a joy to work on, so I'm gonna just start to align our chakras and energies together. Going to do kind of a long humming session here to get you relaxed and also to align my own vibrations. I'm feeling just a little bit out of sorts myself, and this will really help us to connect. So I'm going to hold every chakra and apply some gentle pressure while I send the vibrations through. So this is the crown. Let's do the third eye chakra. Again, just some gentle touch and movement to stimulate this area, draw the body's awareness to it, and connect me with it. Third eye definitely has some negative energy in it. Okay, I'm going to hold over the throat chakra. in between the throat and the heart chakra. Is that okay? Placing my hands here for the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. Come around to the other side for that, actually. Nice. We'll do a symbolic root chakra, holding you from the crown to the root of stability. I'm feeling really nice and aligned and connected with you. If you had that sort of wave of relaxation over you, that is a good indicator that we're safe to start our session and that your energy is not going to reject mine. Using the selenite to create a circle of safety and trust between our energies. It's an extremely powerful and also vulnerable thing to allow someone else this kind of intimately close to you. You know, maybe physically, yes, but on a deeper level of innate being. So we want to respect that and create a safe space to do that. Increasing a little bit of the pressure. Selenite is a very fragile stone, so avoiding going over the eyes. Let's light a candle. Just leaving that burning during our session. It smells nice, it brings some heat and warmth, and it's going to release a little bit of aromatherapy.
Just smell very good.
I think the body is ready, so let's make a gem bag. I want to place it right underneath these two pillows so that when we're doing plucking, there is something to absorb any errant energy. So for you, had that bit of negative energy, so we want to introduce some positivity and some strength. So I'm going to throw in some tiger's eye for strength, some obsidian for protection. These are all really important when it comes to negativity. Some blue aventurine for power. I've got some jade for direct, positive counteracting. And we'll do a couple of rose quartz for self-love and self-care. Skipping over stones like red jasper. We want to keep it very light. And let's not do any, okay. No bloodstone either. So this packet of gems is going to be kind of a constant for you during a session that is going to be otherwise relatively changing. It's going to be placed right underneath this pillow, so at the base of the skull, sort of directly below the third eye, but underneath the crown chakra. When thoughts start to wander or when energy tries to latch back on, this gem bag can act as a source of light and strength and focus and safety. I get a lot of questions from clients about if you have to believe in the power of stones and chakras and energies to get the benefit of this session, and the answer is no. It's not even about any sort of specific treatment. It's not about the feather sweeping. It's not about every specific stone. It's about intention setting. It's about focusing your inner mind and your inner energy and your inner power. And these things all just help focus me in my work, and they can help focus you as well. But it's not about the individual item. It's about the whole and the holisticness of thinking of us as connected to the world, to each other, to our bodies, and to our minds. So as I pull things off of you, it's less of actual plucking of actual things off your body and more of removing things that live here, right? We open up the chakras. It allows us to open up our mind. We've got energy spike here in the heart chakra. It's kind of like a pulsing. Something is stuck in there that just needs to be untangled. It's not about moving it, I don't think. I think it's just sort of caught up in a big ball. Might make it hard for you to trust your instinct. Or make it so you're relying more heavily on mind instead of the heart. Oh yeah, there's something right there. I might jump once to get in a little bit more specific. Something is really stuck here. Place a light there, right on the corner. Leave that there for a little while. I think I got it untangled a little bit. It may be prone to going right back to that tangled position. It's almost like a wire, when you have a slinky and it's got a kink in it, and you undo it and you're like, yes, and then it snaps right back. It's so used to being tangled up there and being closed off. It's gonna take some time, but hopefully this is a start. Go ahead and hold that in your hand. Feel free to play with it if it keeps your mind engaged, or just hold it gently if that's what you need right now. Focus a little bit on the third eye. up the third eye into the scalp. Find one specific point. You're gonna feel a bit of coolness. Tracing a Fibonacci spiral, a shape seen in all of nature. Encouraging that movement, encouraging that flow from our third eye up to our crown chakra, from our mind to our connection to the heavens. And you're turning kind of red, and that means that there's blockages. Following the swirling energy around the face, around the mind. Seeing where it's taking me, where it's feeling stuck. Feeling a little stuck in the left temple. Let's do something with that. I'm going to do a little Moxabustion, so I need to place some things in here. So Moxabustion is basically the burning of herbs that will be helpful to your nervous system and your energetic system. Let's do some motherwort for sure. Make sure it's not too hot. we are removing some of the excess dampness. In Eastern medicine, holistic medicine, dampness is a big reason for ailments. So, stale energy in the body. We like to warm you up, keep you nice and malleable. The next couple movements are going to be primarily for relaxation and sweeping off any bits of energy that aren't needed and that are just sort of floating on the surface. So I'm sweeping you with the feathers. Not only does this feel really nice and relax so many parts of the body and the mind that we don't normally try and relax. So you're not working deep into the muscles like a massage, but it still loosens the muscles and creates a much needed feeling of touch and care. But they also have an energetic power as well. Moving my bracelets as we're making way out of the energy work and into more of a holistic relaxation work. sweeping you with the fabric. Again, we rarely let something gentle just sweep over us. This is symbolic of this gentle kindness that we provide to ourselves by embracing energy work. Got some golden paper, and I'll be rubbing you with it to absorb any dullness. Set this aside. We'll burn it later to remove any negative energy, last bits of negative energy. Our final cleansing item is the shell. We'll just do a nice sweep over the entire body, focusing on all the chakras. let's remove the gem bag that we had placed, as I think it's done its job. You can keep that calming fidget stone, worry stone. And I designed that to really help with focus and attention. If you need to keep your hands busy so you can keep your mind aware. One last thing here. I'm going to just twist the hair and knock out any remaining negative energy.
Stone has actually been helping. I tend to clench my jaw when I'm focusing in instead of like pinching.
Excellent. It's a really good alternative to sort of these anxiety tendencies that sort of edge on self. I'm not going to say harm, but self disinterest. Things that aren't actually beneficial for us. All right. Sarah, that is your session today. How are you feeling?
I feel good, actually. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, like I said, that there's tingling here in the heart. You're going to have some heart blockages. And a little bit, we were able to work out quite a bit of this third eye, so vision chakra. But yeah, you're going to have to work on this. So again, we can talk about some different elements and teas and things like that that can help with opening, but sessions are really the best way.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.